Hey guys, what is going on? Best Replay here. Welcome back to a brand new video of Farm Manager. Now, most of you that watch my videos know I do a lot of how-to videos and all. And everything you see here in this little screen, all of these buildings, and keeping up with the money that I have, took me relatively about 5 hours to get to here. Now, of course, you can start off in the game on easy at about $2 million. And that's essentially what I did, but everything here that you see, if you've rush build it all, it comes out to be almost like you'll have less than $1 million after. You have about 900,000 then. So it's taking quite some time to get here. This building right here, for those that have never played Farm Manager, as you can see, it's pretty much just like playing any other management simulation game, like City Skylines, or something that's making video games like Software Inc. That's on my channel. I think there's a few others on there that I really can't think of. National Machine was one. A World Apart. That was also another. And so far, this game has had a lot of, I don't know. I had a lot of trial and error when I first started. The tutorial doesn't really explain a lot. Like, for instance, it doesn't tell you about perennial plants at all. And, you just kind of have to figure it out. So, it's comparable to most real-life things. Sorry about that little pause there. Had to take a quick drink and do something. Anyway, so there are some plants in this game that only last for the time that they grow. Once they're harvested, they don't regrow. And those are plants that are just like annual plants, like your sunflowers, your probably your strawberries in this world. Although strawberries can die off and they just rest, kind of like what trees do. But cucumbers are another big one, watermelons. All of those, you can only harvest them, and then you have to replant the plant. It doesn't grow stuff back. So that's where we get that perennial term from, which in this case, trees grow stuff back. See, when I first started playing the game, I didn't know. Ooh, and my allergies are killing me. So, if you notice here, I'll explain everything here. So, I have my apple, my cherry, my pear. We have not planted anything here yet. We just started in spring. We're about halfway through it. Oh god, we gotta hurry. I got some colza. This is a flower for the bees that help out with honey. This is also another field. Buckwheat happens to be right now in the market. It happens to be pretty high right here. Oh, it's going down, but it was at 34 like when I first started the game, and I was like, oh well, that's cool. So these have to be growing in order for the bees to really get stuff. Got some raspberries, strawberry. We'll just take this over here. Let's see, we got tomato. Oh, that's cool. We got some potatoes, and then we have red peppers. Now, all of these things here, as we can see, one is ready to grow. All of these things here regrow. Actually, I don't think potatoes do. But everything else here is perennial. As long as it's not out in the cold, it won't die. And so there is a period of time in this game that you do hit the winter, and you can't do anything to the fields. You can't cultivate, you can't do anything. So when spring comes along, you better hire as many employees as you financially can and get them all started and ready to go. So in this case, it doesn't appear that I've planted anything here, and so I don't know exactly what I want to plant. Maybe we could do some corn seeds. Maybe we could do more trees for that matter. It's really all what depends on. Wheat's probably a big thing, so I will order some of that. We'll get some people on here to get started over here. Now, because this game takes so long for a lot of things to be done, I don't play it on this one level speed that takes god awful. I mean, look how slow they walk. Look at that. They walk really slow, and the way they walk, they look like they got, like, they didn't wipe well enough, so they're walking all weird. Graphics are pretty nice, though. Alright, so this building right here is your farm owner's house, and allows you to, train, upgrade it, buy land, You got your economy, resources, staff, your hiring, the list of machines, and your goals. I'm playing in free mode right now. There's a campaign, but forget that. Over here, I built a small cow shed. Got a couple cows there, growing some nice milk. Got a manure storage. That's really good to have because then you can take manure from that storage and fertilize your crops with it instead of spending like $8 grand on 500 grams of, or not, maybe not grams. I'm not actually sure what that is, but you know, let me go in here and show you. So you buy like 100 of these, but they come in grams or whatever it's called, or kilograms. I guess that would be the weight, but it's real expensive to do it this way, and every building costs you so much money a month. It's a problem. Alright, so I also got a little rabbit field here. I sell these rabbits every so often, because why not? You know, 20 bucks, help me do stuff. Another thing that I do too is I'm always selling my stuff. You know, certain freaking, you know, things like strawberries right here, they have a date. That's how long they last before they're like, you know, done, and you can't do anything with them anymore. Alright, so let's see how much we can get out of this. So 500 for one individual jar. Or no, that's 16, huh? Oh. Alright, well, gosh, that sucks. There we go, I just sold all that off, keeping my money up so that way I can support my team and everything. So we'll fast ahead of this, and here in a few days I'm going to upload a video. It's going to be a very short video that has a song to it, and it's going to be time-lapse. It'll show you how exactly I started out and how I got up to all of this. I don't know why there's so many trucks coming through, my lord. That was like an overkill of trucks for everything that we sold. But you'll see there'll be little skips in there, of course, because when I first did the time-lapse, the first one used to be 2 hours long, and it's now about like 1 minute and 20 seconds. And the second one is around roughly the same time, but it also goes into the winter and shows you that as well. Alright, let's see. So raspberries are ready to go here. Autofill that. Did we ever plant anything right here? What did we decide we were planting right here? I can't seem to remember now. Was it wheat? We were doing wheat, yeah. That's what it was. And then over here, I forget which one's most popular. I think it's pears that are most popular. But I will look into this a little bit more here, and maybe I'll plant some pumpkin seeds over here. Alright, so the market is ever changing. I'll run through the menu options down here if you never played the game. This how you click this to build your field. It's literally its own button. You got your roads, obviously, and this is where all your buildings are. Your animals, employees, garages. This is for like machinery that you have. Like, you know, I've never gotten so much machinery that I need a ton of these buildings, but I can definitely tell you the cost of running a machine is just substantial. It's up, you know, it's crazy. I had it one time when I first started, and the cost of it and having an employee drive it and everything, I probably went through about 5 grand on like a small little field like this, and you know, that was just a problem. I mean, there was a lot of times that I spent a lot of my time starting fresh, because I'd run out of money, I'd just go bankrupt, or things wouldn't go right, or I wouldn't like my farm, and you know, you sell something and it doesn't give you any money back for it. So yeah. So as I expand here, I noticed the game definitely did an update, because you used to be able to get like just flat land. It was never water at all. I really almost messed that word up. I don't even know what I almost about said, but man, that's great. You roast me on that one. It used to never be any water. It used to just be flat land. And so now that there's water, there's not much I can really do. I mean, I don't want to build over here because then my employees have to walk down this one-lane road all the way over here. I still have this large area that I can do stuff with, and of course, I'm going to do stuff with it. It looks like the vet came around and gave me, looks like these 2 cows breeded and popped out with 2 more. I don't have anything that allows me to get any grass at all, so I'm obviously having to sit back and, you know, do some of that. Oh god, we didn't do anything for that. That's tough. Okay, alright, so what do we need to do here? What do I want to do is what I want to know, though. This little building's so useless. Oh my god. Everything's still growing, so... How much... This is a lot of time management, or time flying, time passing type of game, and you really got to decide what's best for your farm. So like right now, do I want to add another field and open up the possibility for more money to come in from harvesting? Or do I maybe want to look at the aspect of getting something that does auto milking for my cows, or maybe a pig farm, or something like so that way I can sell them off as well and make, you know, side cash? That's a great question. So we'll come over here and we'll look around here. We'll go into our animal screen. I don't, oh yeah, you gotta have training, I guess, to get all of these. Look at all that required annual training. Gosh, it's like 100 grand for annual training. And it takes 365 days to get that. It's kind of crazy, though. What is that? Is that a chicken? Oh, it's a rabbit. We'll put that right there. I don't know why the game's paused. But it'll take some time for it to build. The truck will show up, drop off some stuff, and then go about its life. Alright, so now we gotta find a caregiver. And what do they take? I guess they just take weed, don't they? So I'll have to find a caregiver first. Figure out, you know, what I want to do. So in order to do that, of course, I'm gonna have to go here. I'm gonna have to hire, and then I'm searching for a special icon that is an animal. So it'll look like this icon, but of course, you know, I could hire this guy. Doesn't appear I have any room for any permanent employees right now. But let me look at my permanent list. Even though it says 6 in the building, 0 pigs though. Oh, and there they all are. Oh, God. Alright, we're back now. Just for whatever reason, that pig sound just got stuck, like, you know, playing, and I'm sure you can still hear it in the background there. Low animal food and animal buildings. Well, what the hell do they take, dude? What do you mean? You manage this shit, dude. I have a ton. Oh, shit. No, I don't. I definitely do not have wheat. Okay, it could be a problem. That could be a very large problem. I honestly have no clue why there's pig sounding still, even though we're way over here. I bet you the game's probably just bugged out here. Now, keep in mind, though, I probably should mention this earlier, but Farm Manager is an early access game entirely, and I'll be sure to put that in the description. But, yeah. Okay, alright, come on now. Did we spray all of this? Oh, they just got tired, apparently. Okay. Alright, so... Here's our colza only has 10 days left, and our buckwheat is on 30. I'm gonna have 59 left on my pumpkins, and we're just about to hit the summertime here. 14, 24, 5 days left on tomatoes. That's pretty cool. 20 days left on pears. So 42 cherry, 72 on apple and pear. Maybe I'm gonna want to go in here and maybe do some training, yeah. So we'll, gosh, I'm gonna reduce my bills by 12% to help. If I could speak correctly, that would just be fabulous. All right, I see now. So we need what do we need? What is that? Insect. Call them out. They'll go over there and hop in their little insect repellent suits and then go out and spray the fields. I don't want to make this video too long though. This game really is very time consuming, and it takes a while to do a lot of things. So in a few days you'll see a time-lapse video, and I'll probably end up doing one where I'm adding, there'll be more buildings after that, and we'll pick up after that video gets dropped. But now that my field is apparently not done yet because they got lazy and need to go back and recharge, without further ado, my friends, I will see you guys back here in the next video. You have a great day.